Good morning. I was going through some statistics this morning, really fun, enthralling stuff, right? And I was looking at how much the United States spends on healthcare as a percentage of GDP. And it's, depending on the year, somewhere between 16 and 17% of GDP. It's over $4 trillion. And it is twice the global average, and it is half the entire global spend of about $9 trillion. So when you think about the scale of the market that we're trying to disrupt in healthcare, it should give you a lot of comfort in knowing that you're here and that you're spending your time and energy focused on one of the most dynamic and comprehensive problems in the world. As I heard Marie speak and saw Melissa in the back and saw Jessica as I passed along the aisle, I started thinking about all our fathers. I started thinking about Maurice, whose father was, as he said, the mayor of Miami and a mentor to me and someone who I very much looked up to and learned a tremendous amount from. And of course, Manny and Tony, who are visionaries, who did some incredible things in our community. And my father, who was also a 3-term mayor of Miami. I thought to myself, we really have arrived as a city because the children of great people are doing great things. And Maurice had an incredible impact, but you could make an argument that his son has had such a dramatic impact in the lives of so many people. And Melissa, with Emerge, and Jessica with Wynwood, and me becoming the mayor of Miami, president of the U.S. Conference of Mayors. I mean, we did not decide to just sort of sit on our laurels. We wanted to take this ecosystem, this city that we love, that we treasure, that we grew up in, and we wanted to make it the most dynamic and incredible city on the planet. And I was talking to Mayor a little while ago about Israel's influence in that process. How many times have we traveled there? I've met with all the university presidents and understanding that, yes, AI is here to stay, and yes, AI is going to disrupt ecosystems like healthcare. But at the end of the day, the AI doesn't wake up in the morning yet, doesn't have coffee yet, and doesn't begin prompting itself yet. So until that happens, the human capital component of artificial intelligence as a disruptor in all industries, but certainly in healthcare, is critical, which means that the development of human capital should be the number one goal of any ecosystem, of any country, of any state, of any city. And that's what we're trying to do here in the city of Miami. We want to collaborate with places like Israel, that is the startup nation, is a nation that was founded on the concept of grit, as Maurice was saying, and diversity and resiliency. I mean, just think about the kind of resiliency that they have to overcome in comparison to what we have to deal with on a daily basis. Now, in our worst year in Miami, before some of this resurgence in 1980, Mayor Ferrer was working really hard to clean Miami up and make Miami, the city that it is today. We had 220 murders that year. This year we had 28. 28 with 25% more people. But you know how many rockets were fired on Miami? 0. Do you know how many terrorist deaths we had on October 7th this year and last year? 0. But we did fly the Israeli flag half-mast on October 7th this year and last year. And we did buy the maximum legal amount of Israeli bonds to support the cause of Israel this year. And we did it because fundamentally we are the same. We are a democracy. We are exiles in many cases from our country of birth and our birthright. And we have so much in common with a nation that strives to be the very best. And so I welcome you here this year, hopefully in the future. It's an honor to serve. I am in my last year as mayor. It's been 16 years of public service, a third of my entire lifetime serving this community. And I can tell you that I do it with a lot of gusto and energy because I'm inspired by people like Melissa and Jessica and Maurice every single day that have helped me in this life project of mine, in this goal of creating a city with the most dynamic human capital, the capital of capital, the epicenter of aggregation and deployment of capital in the world. We will get there, as Marie said. I was speaking to Peter Cash, where are you, Peter? From Camelot, you're in the back there, who was saying that Miami's gonna be the biotech capital of the world. He was saying in 8 years, so we put a marker down there, Peter, 8 years. I think anything is possible. I think we live in a world where anything is possible. And certainly biotech is gonna be disrupted through quantum computing and through technologies, and it won't be maybe as much lab-based as it has been in the last generation. And so that gives opportunities to new ecosystems like ours to be disruptive, to get ahead, and we've done that in so many different ways. And so thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this conference. Thank you for believing in our story and in our ecosystem, and many, many more successful years to come in the future. Thank you.